Good morning. Today is Wednesday, June 17th. I'm Pastor Terry with Tuscola United Methodist Church, and welcome to our daily devotional. Today we are looking at how to pray. We've been looking at this all week, and instead of getting high esoteric, we are looking for short, easy, practical tips to make us better prayer warriors instead of, as I mentioned on Monday, prayer wimps. None of us want to be a prayer wimp. Now, this third tip is one that helps me a lot. I am a highly creative person. However, I think it helps other people too. And if you'll notice, I use this tip in worship in many different ways. And that is to make your prayer active and multi-sensory. When we sit in the same chair and we close our eyes and we do our formulaic prayer to God, it can get very dull and our minds stop engaging. And if our minds aren't engaging with what we're saying, are we praying? I would argue that we're not. So sometimes maybe being frequently, make your prayers different. We've talked before about the prayer labyrinth that we take out at the church occasionally, but you don't need a prayer labyrinth. Maybe today, instead of sitting in your chair praying, walk around the block while you pray. It doesn't have to be, again, going back to day one, this deep philosophical prayer. Don't trip while you're walking because you're trying to come up with the right word. Simply go outside and repeat a very small thing. Lord, heal our nation. Lord, revitalize our community. And just say that as you walk. For me, I actually like, and if you follow my worship services, you know that I like to light candles when I pray. It helps me focus. Now, many of you may have guessed, but not know for sure, that I am actually ADHD, and that can make it very difficult for me sometimes to find the words to pray because my brain wants to go off into a different world. In fact, and I am not lying to you right now, I'm sitting here taping this. If you notice my eyes went up, it was because I was literally watching a squirrel run across my porch. So I don't need to prove to you I'm ADHD. I just did that. But for me, prayer can be really repetitive and monotonous if I don't find ways to keep my mind engaged. One of the things I do like to do, and I wasn't planning to say this, which is why I don't have it out, but I have a beautiful prayer journal. And as I'm praying, I write down things that are occurring to me, not just things that I want to remember to pray for, but ideas about God or something that I feel the need to say. Sometimes I look back at my prayer journal and I've been known to write God a letter, a prayer letter, and read it out loud. These are the kinds of things that can help keep us focused. And one good thing about a prayer journal is sometimes when we feel God hasn't answered our prayers, we can look back through a prayer journal and see the times that God has answered our prayers, or with the clarity that a few years makes, we can understand why God answered our prayer in a way we didn't care for. So that was tip 3. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.